Today we're going to do a video blog. Brian said I had to say that. We're finishing up a big release with Pocket Tanks, and one of the things I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks is doing a lot of prototyping, and we created a platform called Gamelab, or the Gamelab, or it's, you know, just an R&D internal project. It's a place where we can kind of explore and experiment with the engine. The game has to handle both touch inputs and keyboard and mouse all at the same time. So it's a conscious decision that, you know, pick a game that can handle touch and all the controls. And so it's just an interesting challenge. So the first project that I picked for Gamelab was something I called Cave Runner. I had gone to the library at my school, and I was kind of going through and like, holy smokes, there's books on programming. It was one of those. Anyways, the book was called Computer Space Games for the ZX Spectrum, which I hadn't heard of, and the ZX98, which I hadn't heard of, and the BBC, which I hadn't heard of, the TRS-80, which my cousins had. I was horribly jealous. The Apple II, also horribly jealous. My cousins had one of those. And the Vic and the Pet. And I didn't have any. When I did get a Commodore 64, this book did not work on the Commodore 64, so being the nerdy sorts of kid that I was, I took the book home from the library, opened it up, and converted it myself over to the Commodore 64 language, so in BASIC, and played the game. I just wanted to see, you know, if I could make something that would work on, you know, mobile and the PC at the same time, so I created Cave Runner. You've got 60 seconds, and if you can survive the 60 seconds, you win. Of course, the score goes up by millions, because, you know, that was kind of hit back in the day for pinball machines. It doesn't necessarily go faster, but it gets smaller and smaller, and it's really quite difficult to get all the way to 60, and even more so. But anyways, I'm just playing with the keyboard, and that's cool. But also, the same thing in the iPad too. So if you click on this, and now this is going to be kind of hard to demonstrate, but essentially you're using the accelerometer, and this is the really hard way to play the game. As you can see, I fail in trying to show you, but that's just a quick example of some of the things that I like to work on for fun to keep me creative and inspired. And we'll show you some more of the other things we have coming up here too. Snakes on a plane, not really. Snake-a-pede and other things too. But it'll be fun to show off some of these things and give you an idea of, you know, the creative process here at BlitWise.